Alright guys, I'm back for this week's gaming news. We're gonna start off with Microsoft CEO comments on Xbox games coming to PlayStation. So, Satya Nadella points out how Xbox games recently had a moment on the PlayStation Store sales chart. In a bid to make more money and expand Xbox's reach, Microsoft is bringing more games to PlayStation and Nintendo Switch, and this is part of a wider strategy. Throughout this entire article, they were just reiterating that they have a wider strategy. They're bringing games to PlayStation more and more so, more AA titles from Xbox, and we're talking about how 25 their games were on the top 25 list on PlayStation Store, so there's that. Sea of Thieves on Xbox. There's basically no mention of Game Pass on PlayStation 5 in this article. They didn't really say anything about it, which means it's possible it'll happen in the future, but anytime soon, not likely. And then they also reiterated that they're not pulling any Call of Duty titles from PlayStation, so there's that aspect of it. So that's basically this entire article. I summed it up for you, and so we can get into other news. We got some more leaks when it comes to Nintendo Switch 2, leaks, rumors, whatever you want to call them. I don't really 100% take everything at face value when I see these things. It's a possibility it might happen, but Nintendo Switch 2 might be using magnetic Joy-Cons. Previous Joy-Cons are apparently not backwards compatible, which I would see an issue. Seems like they're really trying to hammer backwards compatibility with a lot of the new stuff for the Nintendo Switch 2. I've seen in leaks and rumors, which if it's doing that, thank God, because we need some of that. PlayStation doesn't even do that, and it's the year 2024. Cameras aren't back compatible, controllers aren't back compat for PlayStation. Probably do that, it's by design. They want to be able to upsell you more on accessories. I think back compat in year 2024 is kind of a necessity. While the controllers will reportedly be bigger than the current Switch system, it won't be nearly as big as the Steam Deck, as mentioned, because the magnetic system would replace the rail-based one. Original Joy-Con controllers will not be backwards compatible. This should not be an issue for the Switch Pro controllers, which is said to be compatible to the new system Pro controller. Okay, so have one on hand. You guys have one of these. Apparently, don't take things at face value. These will be back compatible with the new Switch 2. It's based on leaks and rumors, so... Furthermore, the manufacturer alleges that Nintendo can already put the console out in the market, but wants to wait until it has a stronger launch catalog. Probably so they can avoid scalping as well. That was a big issue when this console first came out. So this indicates that we might not see it release until later, like in 2025, had rumors suggested. Yeah, there was also, I didn't get to it because I was on break, guys, but there was also an article about Nintendo not showing up to Gamescom, probably because they have nothing to show and new first-party titles. So they probably made a good decision because everything's pushed back to 2025 because it seems like they want to have a stronger launch. Yeah, this all seems to line up, guys. A group of titles launching for the Nintendo Switch 2, so it makes sense that they wouldn't show up to Gamescom. I can see the vision here, I guess. I know I said a while back, probably like 2 or 3 years ago, to save your money. I'm still kind of saying that. I mean, Nintendo's been kind of like questionable about other decisions, but it seems to really be culminating into a 2025 release. So if you guys are still holding out on getting a Switch or whatever right now, I just say that, yeah, we got a new Switch 2 console on the horizon. So next up, guys, we got Kingdom Hearts 4 might be releasing in 2025, insider claims. Wait won't be that much longer. If you guys don't remember, I remember, there was a GeForce Now leak 2 or 3 years ago where a bunch of games leaked on the platform that were in the works, and one of them was Kingdom Hearts 4. I believe another one was Gears. I could be wrong on that one, but it was a while ago, so my memory may be faulty on that one, but I definitely remember Kingdom Hearts 4 being among them. But the sounds like it might be sooner than you guys think, 2025. The long-awaited Kingdom Hearts 4 might be coming sooner than anticipated. According to Twitter, Daniel RPK, latest mainline entry in the Kingdom Hearts series is due out next year. It was reportedly also in development for the past 4 years. Daniel RPK also released, yeah, that would line up with when the leaks happened. Daniel RPK also recently leaked follow-up to the Sonic Frontiers Wars in development. The prominent Sega leaker Midori corroborated this, adding that the apparent game may not necessarily be called Sonic Frontiers 2. It reportedly has the same 3D open-world gameplay style. Not many details about Kingdom Hearts 4 have been revealed, not even the release window of intended platforms. We do know, however, that the game is built for Unreal Engine 5, so that'll be interesting. It's like a lot of games are being using Unreal Engine 5, including the next Halo title, which we'll have to wait and see on that front. Yeah, Fallout 5 might release sooner than you thought. So this is a Screen Rant article, because I couldn't find the original GameSpot article that I had before, and I ended up deleting it off my desktop. Anyway, so, I have ad blocker on here, sorry about that, guys. Success of Fallout's recent Amazon Prime Video live-action adaptation may have encouraged Xbox to speed up development of its sequel, and maybe Obsidian will take over in between for a Fallout game, you know what I mean? Like, another spinoff, you know, like we got New Vegas, I can only dream. Obsidian's director seems to be very interested in making another Fallout title. Todd Howard's over there gotta greenlight it, you know what I mean? He's the gatekeeper. Reports suggest Xbox is aiming for a Fallout 5 release within a decade, possibly with external help leveraging existing technology for quicker progress. Obsidian's interest in creating another Fallout game before 2025 could fill the gap, aligning with Xbox's desires. And yes, I would like to see another spin-off from them. I've only ever seen like articles going back 2 years now of Obsidian's director, like, yeah, let's make another Fallout game, you know? He was very enthusiastic about it. I haven't seen anything come of it yet, but everybody's going back to play these old Fallout games. There ain't anything new coming out for the franchise. 2030, because it's projected when Fallout 5 is probably going to come out, according to Todd Howard. Maybe we might see another Fallout game anytime soon, whether it's Fallout 5 or a spin-off, who knows. So Todd Howard may have teased 2 unannounced Fallout projects. The Fallout director seemed to tease some of Bethesda's unannounced Fallout projects in a recent interview. Howard also said elsewhere in the interview that he doesn't regret not having a new game out, capitalize on the TV show's popularity instead. He's happy more people are discovering Fallout 76. Bethesda also just released its next-gen Fallout 4 update. So we look at what we're doing with the franchise, and then we say, do we still feel good about it? And I can't reveal it now, but here's our runway for the Fallout franchise. Season 2 happening. What are we doing on mobile? What are we doing in 76? He went on to hint at what may be unannounced Fallout projects, adding, what are we doing with this thing? What are we doing with the other thing? Those are the 2 hints there, guys, that were mentioned during the interview. And when are these landing? So there was... He didn't name anything by name, but it's suggested here that there's 2 things in the work. I think one of them is a Fallout 3 remake, as I wrote on Twitter. I posted the exact article, and I'm not so sure about the other one, because Fallout 5 is still in the distance, and I don't think it's coming anytime soon. So there's something else here. So we'll see. We'll have to wait and see. So I am aware of the Fallout next-gen update problems on PC. So Fallout 4 mods that remove next-gen update are surging in popularity. This is, I think this is strictly a PC thing, but following some issues on PC, Fallout 4 players are opting to download mods that remove the game's recent next-gen update. I'm sure they'll have it fixed at some point. Bethesda's always been janky with that stuff, but Bethesda drops Fallout 4's next-gen update early in April, and it's fair to say that it's garnered a mixed reception from players, mostly thanks to technical issues and mod compatibility problems, which everybody knew was going to be at launch. That's why Fallout London delayed their mod. Now PC mods that remove the next-gen update are surging in popularity in Nexus mods. These mods, which include the Fallout 4's downgrade and Steam skip next-gen update, have roughly 60,000 downloads as of this writing, and they've each been out for less than a week. As their names imply, the former allows you to roll back the next-gen update with the relative ease, and the latter apparently tricks Steam into no longer prompting you for the next-gen update at all. The downgrade requires your Steam credentials to work, which is potentially hazardous to say the least. Fallout 4's next-gen update did add some graphical improvements to the game, but it was marred by technical issues from the start, especially the case for PlayStation 5 players, where a bug prevented players from obtaining the game on the PS Plus Extra and Premium Games catalog from downloading. Yeah, I remember I posted something like that on Twitter for that PlayStation 5 tweet about it. They're aware of it, hopefully they fix it, but the next-gen quality mode was also found to not function correctly at launch. They supposedly took extra time for this update, because I think it was supposed to come out in the fall last year, wasn't it? And they pushed it back, and they're still having issues like this. Is kind of insane. So now we got a Sims competitor, guys. Life by You, highly anticipated. The Sims competitor gets summer release date. So Life by You is scheduled to enter early access on June 4th. So Life by You, the highly anticipated life sim from Paradox Interactive, is finally landed on an early access release date after a short delay. The upcoming Sims 4 competitor, scheduled to launch on PC on June 4th, 2024. The game will be available to pre-order and purchase through both Steam and Epic Games Store. Life by You aims to give players more control over their game than any life sim before it in the game's most recent press release. Paradox Interactive wrote that this world is your sandbox, create your humans, or play anyone within the swap, control at any time. With any character you encounter, you can climb a career ladder, choose to be a misfit, fall in love as often as you change your clothes, or explore your sexuality. These are all things you can do in Sims. So Life by You features a completely open world with full transportation via a car, bike, scooters, and your character's own 2 feet. Players will get to watch conversations, real language, dialogue, fuck. Yeah, that's the one thing Sims didn't do. They had like a Sim Speak, I like to call it, customize nearly every aspect of both their homes and their towns. The game will support player-made mods and creations through its Paradise mod portal. So that's something a lot of games are doing nowadays. Bethesda's very well known with these kind of things in their games too, for paid mods and stuff like that in recent years. So take away some of that market share from Sims, so it'll make it better, I guess, as a franchise. Alright guys, that's it for today. Any news I don't get here, I'll post on my Twitter, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.
Check out both my Twitter for news I don't get in vid form. I also upload on TikTok and Instagram.